Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the 25 questions that no one asks. And yes, I am scared because I haven't even read the questions yet. And I just hope that they're not too invasive. And I hope that I don't have to tell you a lot of things, even though that's kind of the point. Anyway, basically there's 25 questions. I'm going to go through and answer them, and hopefully I won't die of embarrassment. So the first question is, do you sleep with your doors open or closed? I sleep with my door closed. If my door was open, I would probably think that something was going to come in it and kill me. But it's funny because when I was younger, I used to think the opposite. I was like, you keep my door open in case I get locked in here. And now I'm like, close my door because I don't want to talk to any of you. Okay. The second question is, do you take shampoo or conditioner bottles from hotels? And the question should be, do you not? Because, like, everyone does, right? Like, I feel like the shampoo and conditioner in hotels is absolutely trash. For me, it doesn't really work anyway, but the fact that it's free, you take it anyway, because it's like, I paid for this room, I'm gonna take everything that's free. I even take the tea bags and the coffee, and sometimes green tea, and some of the stuff I don't even drink, but whatever, it's free. Third one is, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? My computer is making noises at me. Shh. Turn you down. Answer to that there is out. I hate when the sheet's tucked in. Like, who the hell tucks a thing in? See, when I go to a hotel and the thing's all tucked in below, I'm like, no. The bed looks like I've slept in it before I sleep in it. That's how messed up I put it, because I just hate everything being all like you have to slide into a little cocoon. No. Question 4 is kind of a bit weird. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? No. And I don't really know why I would. Even drunk Amy would not do that. Drunk Amy is a lot different from sober Amy. But she wouldn't steal a street sign. Question 5 is, do you like to use post-it notes? And the question is, I love the idea of post-it notes. I will buy stationery like it is going out of style, but I never use it. I'm like, what's the point? What am I going to use you for? The only post-its I like is the little tiny ones about this size, and it's like tabs more than post-it notes. Post-it notes are annoying, but I still will buy an endless supply of stationery and not use it, because that's just who I am. I'm not sorry. Number 6 is, do you cut coupons and never use them? And no, I do not cut coupons, and I do not use them because I don't cut them. I mean, if something's 25% off, yeah, I'm going to use it, but that's mostly online. I feel like coupons are kind of going out of style. Did I just say that? I just mean, like, people are shopping online way more these days, and the idea of getting coupons out of a magazine or out of anything seems totally, like, outdated, so no, I don't do that. Question 7 is, would you rather be attacked by a bear or a swarm of bees? And this may sound really stupid, and you might think, Amy, but a bear could kill you. Well, I would die with shock if it was bees, so I would like to get attacked by a bear. You know, if I had to. Bees are annoying. Bees shouldn't exist, and I know they, get rid of pollen and produce honey and all that there stuff. But guess what? I don't care. You're annoying. You buzz. You sting. Bye. Whereas bears just are big, hairy humans, right? So hopefully I could, like, sweet talk it around. Are you hairy all over? It's just your face. Question 8 is, do you have freckles? And yes, I do. You can probably see them. They're all over here and all over here, and I don't really care about them. Although I do not get pause, stop. You may be able to tell that things are a little bit different in this video at this point, because I thought I recorded all of it, and I didn't, and so I have to record the rest of it now, and it's fabulous, and I hate it. But, luckily, I didn't do the rest of the questions because I realised it wasn't recording, so yay. Also, a few things you might notice, I'm tanned. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm more tan than I was. My face is a different colour. I'm more tan than I was in the last part of this video, over there. I have my nails done by the lovely Tina. They're so pretty. And I'm a little bit more buzzed in this video because I've just had almost a full ton of Monster, so some left. Side note, my lips are, what are you? Mocca by MAC. If you want to see my lipstick collection by MAC, then please watch my video on Thursday, and it might be like below depending on when you're watching this, but it will be up on Thursday if you're watching it now. That makes sense? You know what I mean. So I believe I was at the question about freckles, so we will go back to old me, or new me, but doing the old thing. So 1, 2, 3. What I don't get is when people draw the freckles on. Like, this is not desirable. This is not cute. If you want freckles, fine, whatever. But the thing that annoys me as well is the fact that people draw them on like 5 times darker than they should be. Like, I have really dark hair. Like, this is my natural colour of hair, okay? But you can see my up close and personal. I am sorry for your sight right now. You can see my little freckles in here. But you can't, you realise they're not the same colour as my head. They are very, very faint. So if you want to make freckles, fake freckles, natural, you have to do them lighter. What are you doing? What are you doing? If I could give you some of my freckles, I would, because I really don't care about them. The next question, number 9, is, do you always smile for pictures? I think I do. I mean, obviously you have the odd picture where everybody's like, and stuff like that, or moody, sort of. Unless it's a funny expression, like me going like, or like trying to make a point, then yeah, I smile in pictures most of the time, but I normally don't go like, this is my like, what am I doing? My hair is falling out. What are you doing? This is me trying to recreate the same hair I had in the last part of the video. Didn't work. Number 10 is, what is your biggest pet peeve? And I probably have a lot of pet peeves. I can't think of any. I guess I genuinely just hate when people, oh my god, the biggest pet peeve I have is people who can't see outside their own, they've got like blinkers on. They can't see outside their own ideology. Like, people who can't, especially about like the whole thing about gay marriage. Like, who gives an absolute fuck if gay people want to get married? Like, love is love, and people like not to get all, political on you. Shall I get political? I shall. The DUP in Northern Ireland, right? Anybody who doesn't know the story of gay marriage in Northern Ireland, this is the lowdown. Basically, Northern Ireland is run by a number of parties from which have been nominated by people living in Northern Ireland, and they can go and talk to like people in the rest of the UK about Northern Ireland and blah blah blah. But basically, they have the say on what happens in Northern Ireland, like generally. Okay, so there's two parties in Northern Ireland that have been elected. There's a number of seats in Parliament, but there's 2 parties at the top. One has a deputy, one has the First Minister, and one has a deputy First Minister. DUP is the First Minister, and Sinn Féin is the deputy First Minister, right? These 2 don't get along. These 2 don't like each other. They are very split down the middle. It's annoying. But the DUP, the Sinn Féin is all for gay marriage. which is good. But the DUP, since they're First Minister, they need to agree, and they don't because they're living in 1940, where everything was shit. And they don't agree that gay marriage should be allowed. But the point is, right, the point that annoys me, right, I get that they're in charge of our country and what happens, but why do they care? Why do they care if someone gets married to someone else? Like, it's not as if they want to have a big party in Stormont or something, or flipping Houses of Parliament. They don't want to do that. They just want to get married, and I don't understand. Like, I am in the middle. These two parties are fighting. I'm in the middle. I don't really care, but it annoys me that we have to suffer. Like, I am straight, but some of my friends are bisexual and gay, and like, I really don't care. Like, oh my god, it should not be gay marriage, should not be legal. It should just be marriage, full stop. You can get married to whoever you want to get married to, despite your sex, despite their sex, despite whether you want to wear a dress. I just lost my microphone. Whether you want to wear a dress or trousers or both, it shouldn't matter. And people in Parliament and Stormont should not give a shit about this, because it's not determining their life. They're gonna die in like 40 years because they're old AF, because they're living in the 1940s, and oh my god, I'm getting so into this. I could totally say that that's one of my pet peeves. Yeah. Wow, I could do. Wow, I got rattled. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. Just not that in general, but that was just like that obviously in general, but that was a kind of what do you call it? An example of my biggest pet peeve. Basically, people live in the 1940s and not realising that the world is changing and people can do whatever the hell they like. And it's not wrong to want a boy to kiss another boy. It's not wrong for people to want to dress in a dress if they're a guy. It just really annoys me when people judge other people, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but they're not doing you any harm, so what is it? What is it to you? It's nothing. So, yeah. I just went in a big rant, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're not political at all. I'm sorry if you're not from Northern Ireland and you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think you'll be able to understand that my annoyance of this, because it's just flippin' annoying. I was gonna swear, but I'm not. Anyway, swiftly moving on, because I'm gonna break the camera, and I've already been recording for 8 minutes, and that's not good. Question 11. Question 11 is so sweet. After me doing a big rant, question 11 is, do you count your steps when you walk? I think sometimes I do. That sounds really weird. I like to count steps, but I don't count my steps, but I like to count like going up steps, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Number 12 is, have you ever peed in the woods? Funny story. We have a big garden out beside our house, like we own it. It used to have our horses in it, but long story or another, it doesn't anymore. But me and my two brothers wanted to go out and camp in the garden, because we thought it's a perfect place to camp. It'd be so fun to see if we could camp. So middle of the night comes and Miss Amy has to pee, and it was freezing, and I was like, nope. I was like, I am not peeing in the ground, because that's just not happening. So we all ended up going back inside at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we lasted about 2 hours. Wow. Question 13 is, have you ever pooped in the woods? Now, if you heard the last one, then you'll definitely know I have not done that. I don't do that anywhere but home. Nobody needs to know that, though. I hope I don't poo in the woods in the future either. Question 14 is, do you ever... Hold on. Do you ever dance when there's no music playing? And the answer is yes, because normally I make my own music. If I'm like waiting on something like the kettle to boil, I'll be like... Not like this, but I will dance around the kitchen, yes. And there's no music playing. I will normally just sing or hum or just dance when there's absolutely nothing playing and look like an idiot. But I don't care. I don't care. 15, do you chew on your pens and pencils? Pens, yes. Pencils, no, because I rarely use them anymore, and plus they normally have a rubber on the end, and that's disgusting. But pens, yeah. And I will be the person that if I borrow your pen, I will accidentally chew on it and be like, oh shit, this isn't mine. Oops. So if you've lent me a pen and there has a chew mark on it, I'm very, very, very sorry. 17 is, what size is your bed? My bed is a single. You can probably see it. It's full of crap on it. My room isn't very big. Like, what you're seeing now is probably about half of it. Yeah. Well, actually, about a third of it, right? So, there's only little old me, and when I go to... No one stays here with me apart from my cousin. And when I go to Emmett's house, I go to Emmett's house, so he's not here. Why do I feel the need to say that? So yeah, no one stays in my bed with me. So I only need a single, and I'd much rather have room, like more room in my room, than more room in the bed, because I don't really tend to, like, move about a lot. My bed is actually bigger than a single, but it's not a double, it's like a 3-foot one, or whatever you call it. So yeah. Number 18 is, what is the song of the week for you? And it is Taylor Swift's new song. I was gonna say, I really love her new song, Timeless. It's like so good. The lyrics are like, Taylor's back. But, her new one that's like famous and just out, Look What Made You Do. What you made me do. I'm too sexy for this shirt, too sexy for this dress, too sexy it hurts. No, I really like that song. It's really catchy, and yeah, I think Taylor's back. Taylor is back. Well done. Well done. Number 19 is it okay for guys to wear pink? And I think I kind of answered that already in my rant a few minutes back, but yeah, it's okay for guys to wear pink. And it's also okay, just a shocker, it's also okay for girls to wear blue. Oh my god. I know, it's revolutionary. What? Number 20 is, do you still watch cartoons? And I would say yes, because I like cartoons. I like children's cartoons. But you see, like, Family Guy and, like, Simpsons and American Dad and stuff like that, I don't like it. I'm like, stop trying to be funny, you're not funny. Oh. I don't know why I don't like it, I just don't. But yeah, kids' cartoons are fun. And they're always so happy. So that's why I like it. What's your least favourite movie? Oh, okay, I think it means like genre. I don't know. I'm not really into like thrillers. It's not like I'm not into them, I just don't really watch them that often. I don't really watch films that often in general. But if you ask me if I've seen a film, I'll probably say no. A lot of people have been like, have you seen that? I'm like, no. Seen that? No. And they get really mad at me. But yeah. Probably a horror. Yeah. A big shocker is I don't actually like Dirty Dancing. So that's something. I'm gonna get hate for that. I don't know, I just don't like it. I feel like it's weird. I mean, this kind of has nothing to do with it, but I actually read that Patrick Swayze and the girl baby that he does the film with, they didn't actually like each other when they filmed. It was maybe that's why I don't like it. Maybe I just don't feel it or something. I like the dance at the end. That's the only bit I would ever want to watch. But I don't know. I feel like I don't like it. And that's a big controversy because Patrick Swayze's like heartthrob, and my mum loves him. But yeah, I don't really like the film. Question 22 is where would you bury hidden treasure if you had to? If you had some. If I had some if I had some treasure, I probably wouldn't bury it anywhere. Bury it in my purse. I don't know. As I said, we've got a big garden at the back, so I'll probably bury it there. Only, to be fair, if I was going to bury treasure, I wouldn't be telling you where I would bury it, would I? If I had any treasure, I wouldn't be burying it. I would be using it. Probably. Question 23 is, what do you drink with your dinner? normally just drink what's in the house. Maybe milk. Only I'm not really drinking milk that often now because, you know, yeah. Probably Pepsi Max or something, or some diluting juice. Probably that. If I'm feeling really healthy that day, I'll have some water, but like... Number 24 is, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? I would say red sauce. I love red sauce. But if I was dipping a chicken nugget in anything, probably, if I was eating a chicken nugget, it'd probably be in McDonald's. And their barbecue sauce is awesome, so I'd probably just dip it in barbecue sauce. Only I don't really like chicken nuggets that much. That's a big controversy as well, because everybody's like, oh my god, chicken nuggets are the best. And I'm like, are they though? And feebly. And finally, the last question is, what is your favourite food? My favourite food is Italian. In other words, pasta, pizza, etc. I love pasta. Love it. Love pasta. Although I also love Chinese. I do love a good burger, so, you know, guys, that didn't take me that long, even though it took me quite a long time considering I messed the start of it up. But we are nearly done, and I hope this video isn't too long, and I hope you're still here. If you're still here, give this video a thumbs up, because well done you. Well done you. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to answer these questions, feel free to go ahead, and yeah, I tag everybody that is watching this to go and answer these questions, either on YouTube, or on Facebook, or on Instagram, or on Snapchat, or something. Just do it, because it's fun, and it's not that embarrassing actually. Look how dark my hands are compared to my face. Wow. Anyway, that's it for my video today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday. No, Friday. Bye.